But after the weekend, it was like done deal.
Yeah.
And the reason why, honestly, is because he understands that he's got to commit. I mean, he's got to recruit. I'm going to read you a quote that we had. So we have a commit story up at Irish Breakdown about this. I'm just going to read you a couple quotes from CJ about this decision. He said, I think I really connected with the coaching staff. He's talking about the coaching staff and he wanted to go to a place that he thought he could develop quarterback. He thinks Coach Reese can do that. But regarding the timing, he said, I knew I wanted to go to Notre Dame in the early spring, but I also kind of wanted to see what was out there. And my dad was not going to let me make a rash decision. We expected to take some trips down south and look some things over. But after this recent visit, it's the Irish invasion, it was kind of like, what are we doing? I knew where I wanted to go, and Notre Dame was the place I wanted to be at for the next 3 to 5 years. I think we made the right decision. Then he said, then he started kind of talking about, the recruiting aspect of it. So that was in the commit story. And then if you read the class impact story, because I put this in the class impact, he said this: I think recruiting is the biggest thing I can do for the program right now. They already have a stellar 2023 class. I'm looking to go in there and continue to help build it towards the number one class and also have the number one 2024 class.
Wow.
My first goal is to recruit, bringing in great players that can help us win a national championship. Obviously, that is my overall goal and something I think I can achieve in Notre Dame. I think I can really lead Notre Dame to a championship. It takes a bunch of different pieces, and I am just one piece to that puzzle. So that's part of it too, is he understands, Vince, and you saw him at the Irish invasion. He understands you're the quarterback. Your job is to if you know we're going to go, get in there.
You're the Pied Piper
and get it done. Exactly.
That's what quarterbacks are. I mean, the skill guys are going to want to come play with him.
Right.
And look, he's going to have an impact on the 23 class as well. And he makes a really good point about that, because the odds that you're going to just play with the quarterback that's in your class that's just nonsense, right? I mean, yeah, you want to have a good quarterback in your class, etc. Well, this is the quarterback of the 24 class, and guys in the 23 class are going to be catching balls from him. They're going to be taking handoffs from him, right? They're going to be on the sidelines watching him run the offense and then go out there, and it's only going to help their defense, right? So it's really smart. This kid gets it, man. Like, he understands recruiting in 2022 and what his role can be and how he can affect all of the recruiting, both in the class in front of him, the class that he's in, and in the class behind him as well. You know what I mean? So, I'm waiting for him to pick up the phone and call my kid to be the kicker for that class, but we'll wait on that. But this kid gets it. That's the biggest thing. He understands his role, and I love that. He is mature beyond his years.
And that's one of the reasons I wanted to have you on, Vince, because you were around the camp so much this past week. So you could see him interacting, and you could see him
with
going
the coaches
up to Caleb Beasley. Right.
All of it, yeah.
Right. You saw him going to Caleb Beasley and Jack Larson and Cam Williams and, all the top players that were there this weekend. And look, we'll see if the physical traits continue to develop and emerge. We'll dive into the film here in a little bit.
Yeah.
But a quarterback's got to have that sort of it factor. And that's
he's got it. It factor, he's got that. You know what I mean? And we're going to talk about the actual tools he brings on the field, but the off the field swagger, the off the field understanding of what his role is as the Pied Piper recruiter, he gets all of that. Mm-hmm. And he also understands what Marcus Freeman is trying to do at Notre Dame, which I think is also another step in, this whole thing. Like he said, he goes, Marcus Freeman's dynamic. Like when we talk, when he talks to me, how can you not get excited about playing for him?
Right.
And if that just echoes and tells you everything that we've been talking about all along, and all the fans know about Marcus Freeman, the more they hear him talk, the fact that this kid gets what Marcus Freeman is trying to do, he gets what Tommy Rees is trying to do, and he wants to follow what they're trying to do and be a part of it, be part of that foundation. Like,
right.
I'm telling you, man, this kid gets it.